It's been a while since we've seen you, man. Give me an idea what you've been up to. I know you keep yourself busy with things outside of the sport. So what have you been up to in the last 7 months or so?
Last 7 months, I've been chilling out. I've been, I don't know, man. It's all been a big mesh of stuff. We've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been fixing up my car. I've been tending my garden. I'm redoing my backyard garden. So I'm taking out planters boxes that were there and pushing them to the sides of the wall, so I have a lot more room in the middle. Always working on the house. Reading a lot more books. Got a couple new books that I've been reading, finishing up the series of, I guess, like the Toltec wisdoms, like the Book of Love, the Four Agreements, and that kind of stuff. I've been reading that. I've been reading some other, I just started some other books that, I've been reading the Dune series, which is fucking awesome. But I also been reading this other book. It's called The Truth, and the Truth Shall Set You Free. Forgot the author, but like, some crazy stuff. It's some pretty cool stuff. So I don't know. I just been expanding. Honestly, been working out always, training harder, lifting more, getting stronger. Some things have been changing.
Nice. It's interesting because you had one fight last year. I think the year before you had 3. I wonder what the right balance is for you, because I know that you have a lot of interests outside of the sport, you know, a lot of things you like to pursue. So what is the right balance for you? I mean, is 1 fight a year enough for you? Is 3 better because you have a little more money to invest in the house? I mean, what's the right plan for you?
Well, like, I do most of the work myself, so money's not too much of an issue, but I don't know what the balance is, man. I'm trying to get as much fights as possible. You know, like you got to talk to the UFC and my managers about that. You know, I'd like to get a little bit more, honestly, than 1 fight a year. That's too little for me. I haven't found the perfect balance. I think, you know, the more often that I can fight, the better. I'm young now, so I want to fight as much as I can while I'm still vital. I don't want to be the old guy in the ring at all, ever. No offense to anybody, but like Anderson Silva has already made it. Should stop. A lot of other fighters are like that. They're done. You know, pursue something else. I want to get this out of the way so I can start pursuing all the other things that I'm passionate about. This is something that I can do right now, and I'm gonna embrace it and appreciate it as much as possible while I'm here, while I'm young, and while I'm vital. But after that, I want to be out before I have any fucking injuries, man. I haven't, thank God, knocking on wood, I've had no major injuries. They haven't broke any major bones in my body whatsoever. No major lacerations. No cauliflower ear. You know, after over 15 years of fighting, so I'm fucking fortunate, to be honest with you. I think I came out of the other end clean. So I'm not necessarily. I want it all, but not too much more after my prime.
Makes sense, makes sense. Well, I know you're not a guy that watches a ton of fights and that sort of thing, but when you get the call for this one, Kron Gracie, I mean, that name, you know, you being a traditional martial artist that you are, I mean, give me an idea. Did this excite you? Was it cool for you? Did it stir a little emotion for you?
No. It's another fight. I appreciate the name. I appreciate that the fact that, okay, this guy has a big legacy behind him, and I know what it could do for my career, but it didn't necessarily make me more excited. It's a fight I'm always excited to fight. You know, any opponent. You give me an opponent, I don't care who it is. I just want to go. So beyond that, I know it's a great name. I know it's a great opportunity, but I'm excited just to be here, just to do it again.
Yeah. Give me an idea of your mindset coming into this, because, you know, I think about you as an athlete, as a martial artist, always improving. But I think part of you might like to challenge yourself. You know, the stylistic says this is striker versus grappler, or should be, you know, but I can see you as a martial artist saying, let me get down there and test myself a little bit. Let me show that I can play that game too. So what is your mindset coming into this fight?
Well, my mindset, to be honest with you, like, from the things that I've heard and seen, like, I feel like he's so one-sided on what he wants to do. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. You know, I think it will be more satisfying for me to show him that it's not that easy to put me there on the ground if I don't want to go there. That we're gonna have to fight. I'm not gonna be here for a grappling match. This is the UFC. This is mixed martial arts. This is where the scrap happens. This is where the fight happens. We're not gonna sit here and grab each other. We're gonna throw punches, and I'm gonna make you do it. So it's more. and maybe something I think is my mentality has definitely changed over the past 7 months, but I want to bend people towards my will. Like, we're going to do what I want to do. And honestly, I like fighting standing up, and I like to make it exciting. It's exciting for me, and it's fun for me that way. I don't want to get into no... and it's not boring, I'm not saying, but for me, for the most part, I don't want to get into a boring grappling match, to be honest with you. I want to make this into a firefight.
Well, this would be a big win, even though it's a guy that's making his UFC debut. I mean, it's on ESPN. It's a Gracie. It would be big. So give me the idea moving forward. It sounds like you want to stay busy. None of this half-year layoff. Stay busy after this one?
Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely want to get this victory and keep moving on. Keep moving on and keep on keeping on. Just, shit, if it ends early, put me in 2 weeks later. Let's do it.